What is going on, guys? It's that time again. It's time to predict using FM15. So, as many of you will be aware, today it's been announced Tony Pulis is set to take over at West Brom, which for me, in my opinion, is an amazing appointment. He will do well at West Brom, in my opinion. So, we've done the usual. We've moved Pulis to West Brom. Now, I'm not going to update the table because it's not that much different to what it is now. They're on roughly the same amount of points, possibly a couple more. So, I'm not going to do that, but we are going to now hop on over and see what he does in terms of the January transfer window. So, we're going to skip till the end of January, and then we'll have a look at what tactics he's used, what players he's brought and sold, if any, and the results. Okay, so it's the 2nd of February and the transfer window is out of the way. West Brom are now 10th in the league, so it's taken up a couple of places. So let's have a little look at transfers first. Okay, so he's done a bit of, wow, he sold Malumbu to Real Madrid for £10.5 million. And he's brought in 3 players. He's brought in Bradley Johnson from Norwich for £6 million. Good signing. I like Bradley Johnson. He's a good player. He's played a couple of games. He's done all right so far. Matteo Flamini. That's easy for me to say. Sorry, he's joined from Arsenal. That's a decent signing as well. He's only made the 1 appearance so far. And then Serge Gnabry has joined on loan. Serge Gnabry, sorry, not Gnabry. He's not played yet, but, I mean, look at his pace and stuff, man. He could be a real asset for them. So, schedule-wise, since we were here last, they have done all right. Bloody hell. They beat Aston Villa by 1-0, and Ichibi with a goal. Then Leyton Orient in the Cup, 2-0. Lost to Stoke, 2-0. Bit of a shame for Pulis. But then beat Leicester, 1-0. They beat Sheffield Wednesday 3-1 in the Cup, and Crystal Palace, 2-0. So that's not bad going. He's lost 1 of his opening few games. I know 2 of them have been against lower league opposition in the Cup, but they've beaten teams in and around them. In Aston Villa, Leicester and Crystal Palace. So, Burnley up next for them, then Man City, which is a big one, and then Middlesbrough in the Cup. So we will have a quick little look at his tactics, what he's using. He is going with the 4-2-3-1 wide, and he's got the 2 deep guys in there. Now for me, he may be injured, maybe, or I don't know, or is he playing a different position? He might. Oh my God, has he dropped into the reserves? Has he dropped into the reserves? He has. Odd. I love Craig Gardner. For me, Craig Gardner would be in there, in that defensive midfield area for me. But this isn't about me. This is Tony Pulis. So he's go for this formation. And the tactics, I would imagine, are going to be very similar Tony Pulis style tactics. So guys, let's see how the rest of this season pans out. Okay, so the season is over, and as you can see at the top there, Tony Pulis has guided West Brom to an 11th placed finish. So a mid-table finish to end the season on is not bad. And look at that running. That is a dangerous running. It's a good job they were, you know, not close to the drop zone at that point, because they could have been gone. There was no more loans in or out or anything like that after the transfer deadline window closed. So, excuse me, that was a burp for you there. Let's have a look at where they got to in the competitions. So, last time we checked, they beat Crystal Palace by 2. Was that last time we checked? Yes, it was. Last time we checked, they beat Crystal Palace by 2-0. They drew the following game 0-0 with Burnley before an amazing 1-1 draw away at Manchester City. What a result. Tony Pulis frustrating the big boys again. QPR though managed to beat them 2-1 before a 1-1 draw against Championship side Middlesbrough. They then went on to beat Everton by 3-1. Bradley Johnson with a goal there. And then the replay at the Riverside, or is it still the Riverside? These grounds change names that much these days, you never know, do you? They beat them 4-1. They drew 1-1 with Sunderland. They then beat QPR by 1-0. And then they beat West Ham 3-0. They then lost to Southampton 1-0 before drawing 1 apiece with Hull. Then this is where things got difficult. It's a good job they had that good run, because look at that for a run-in. That is bad. They lost to Tottenham 1-0. They managed to beat Swansea 2-0. Then they were beaten in the semi-final of the FA Cup 4-2 by Liverpool. And then look at that. 2-1 defeat to United, 3-2 to Chelsea, 4-0 to Liverpool, 3-1 to Arsenal. But they did beat Newcastle 1-0 on the last day. But just look at that. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games, and they managed to avoid defeat in just 3 of them. 9 league games, you know, 1 cup game, but that is a shocking run. So let's have a look if he's kept the same tactic. If he's still going, he is still going with it. Flamini and Co. Still, I wonder if he has used Craig Gardner at all. Where's he gone? Where's the Gardner gone? No, he's putting him up for sale. That surprises me. But, you know, hey ho, there you go. So guys, interesting though. This is interesting. There's been a few managerial casualties. Stoke have sacked Hughes. We don't worry about that. Where are we? Holloway wants to join Stoke. That'd be a cracking appointment if you ask me. Where is it? Manchester United vacant, Everton vacant, Stoke vacant, Mourinho in trouble. But anyway, according to the prediction of this, of course, it's just a prediction, doesn't mean it's going to happen, or, you know, don't people get offended because their team sacked their manager or whatever. But in a purely fictitious prediction way, Tony Pulis will guide West Brom to a safe mid-table position. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Please drop a like, subscribe, comment if you haven't already, and I will see you all on the next episode. Goodbye.